Good evening everyone, welcome back to another video. And right now is 9/12 February 27 2022. This is my local time, GMT +8. And right now I wanna play Neon Dynasty Constructed. Now I've gone ahead and constructed the deck. I'm not sure what I'm trying to do. The only way I see it is I want early creatures, as you can see, and a few removals. Here and there. This or this, and this, just to Eater of Virtue might be useful. And that's it. So it's just flying creatures with just a few removals. Or maybe I should have let me see. I need put one there, put one in, put one Okiba, and put Lucky Offering in. Right, so that's it. Looking at that, we have 4 instants, 1 sorcery, 20 creatures, 12 artifacts, 7 enchantment. See that again. Should be yep. Okay. There's that. And so it's just straight up creatures trying to attack as soon as possible. That's it. I don't expect much from this deck, but the entry fee is just 500 gold. Not much to it. At least 3 cards. I guess I'm okay with that. Let's just submit this one. Cannot be changed. Submit. So I name it Neon Constructed just so it's easier to remember, and the flying suit should tell us it is from Kamigawa, and then the name tells us Kamigawa Neon Dynasty. Right, let's play. So for this one, I have a chance of 2 losses before the game ends, and I have to accept whatever level or how many ever win I have and the rewards that come with it. Alright, let's keep this. Because we have Okiba Regenerate, we're gonna use that for at least yep. So now we have the planes enough for Selfless Samurai or Ink Rise Infiltrator to block Network Disruptor. Right? Plane comes in. Let's put Ink Rise Infiltrator. That's fine. So is it a dead to the Kami? No, not dead to the Kami. Put this guy in. And then Selfless Samurai. So that next turn I can use Mokutai Ambusher to take Nezumi Road Captain back in. Yes, I'll take Nezumi Road Captain back to hand and use Mokutai Ambusher. Two attackers. Like Ambusher. Nezini Road Captain. And Okiba Regenerate comes back out. Another 1 damage. So that's a total of 5 damages in that one turn, which is good. We want as many damages as possible. This is, after all, just a deck to keep attacking. There's not much to this deck. Let's see what we have. So this seems like a paying player. Someone who pays with actual money. Alright, we have Hidetsugu. So Hidetsugu will enter with a 4-4, doesn't matter much. It's just next. Attack is... There's a lifelink on Mokutai Ambusher, don't forget that. There's a 6. It's better if I just add creatures, because it doesn't look like my opponent have much at the moment. Right, Essence Capture. Now next turn, what I'm going to do is cast that to the Kami. Very well. Exile high-speed hover bike. Okay. Now, that's a good one. Lucky I did remember Inkrise Infiltrator. Sorry, Inkrise Infiltrator does have that 4 cost mana ability. And I got my Mokutai Ambusher out. Okiba Regenerate back in. And Inkrise Infiltrator managed to kill High Speed Hoverbike. So that's a good turn, I would say. Now, Artifact and an enchantment. Vigilance. Next. All attack. 2 attackers. 2 blockers. Done. Activate. Once more. And I should win. Yep, that's it. So first game, first win. Let's continue. So yeah, always that's a tip I would tell many new players. Always try to remember or always check your card, what it can do, what can it do in what situation. There's so many cards with so many activated abilities that if you miss just one, you might it might cost you the game. So if you want to play competitive, that is the only way. Find the best combo, get a few win conditions, and then maybe get remember your abilities, remember what your card can do. So that's very important. Right, turn to 3 turn to 3 damages and a flyer. It's a flying Inkrise Infiltrator. Put my Dragonfly suit out. Another 3. Now I'm out of lands. Currently, it's been 4 turns and only 3 lands. Okay, it's gonna be a 5.
Innovation has no limit.
Another Dragonfly suit. I don't want that. Actually, I can cancel. Submit 3. Give it to Dragonfly suit. Next, attack Tezzeret. Goodbye Tezzeret.
You still know nothing of my dreams.
And that's it. The blockers. well. I have enough now. Evade. I'll attack. Damage. 6. And turn. I can have Wondrous Intervention next. Yes, next time Prosperous Thief tries to attack Wondrous Intervention, it's either respond or let Prosperous Thief die. It's Ryan's choice. Ryan 318's choice. He's thinking, could be she, I'm not sure. Let's see what my opponent does. At this point, I'm not sure. Very well. It's a 4-3 now. So that way I'm forcing my opponent to use on something which might not be the best choice at the moment. But I still make my opponent do it. So, yeah. Let's put another Dragonfly suit in. That's it. So Disruption Protocol, there's about so there's already 2 Disruption Protocols in the graveyard, so I can assume there's a 30% chance there's another copy of Disruption Protocol in hand. I would say it's very low. I mean, what are the odds of having four Disruption Protocols in hand? After what, 8 turns, 10 turns? That's 4 out of 6. Oh no, not really, because opening hand, there's 7 cards in opening hand, right? But it's, I would say you have to be very lucky to get that. Now Dragonfly suit is lying. We have Mokutai Ambusher to pilot the suit, which means I might be able to win next turn, because my opponent is running out of mana to use, or back to 2, so there's still Disruption Protocol there. One with, that's it. Using Rise Infiltrator. I'll attack. And I got my second win in my second game. So that's good to hear. Let's see what time it is. So it is 7:30 a.m. in Central Standard Time, and about 1:30 p.m. in GMT, or not exactly GMT, in London. So I guess a lot of my opponents right now should be from around Asia, I guess, because it's nighttime, or somewhere in Middle East area, those longitude where it's about Sunday 2-3 p.m. But let's continue. Going for win number 3 with 0 losses. So 2 games, 2 wins. Going for win number 3. Right, looks like not much players at the moment. Or it's just that this event, there's not much players for this event. It is like, what, 30 minutes till, less than 30 minutes until the sign up closes. I actually like this art for ancestral katana. It stays true, well, uh, the traditional aspects of katana is there, fused with magic's multiverse, and in this case, Neon Dynasty. This is one thing I haven't done ever, is reading on the actual story of magic, because I believe it's a really good story, and some would argue there are planes which are just not that well constructed. I'm not sure. It's just I'm just picking from comments I see online some time ago. But by some time ago, I mean like a few years ago, because recently I never actually had the curiosity to go and read or even search for magic multiverse stories. No blocks. Swamp. Attack. That's 17. Now next turn Hidetsugu comes out. I'm going to try to... Right, that's the dummy. There might be a planeswalker. It is a white and green, so Wandering Empress might be there. But let's just attack first. No one's with reach at the moment. So the problem with Hidetsugu Devouring Chaos, I mean not the card itself, just Hidetsugu being in this deck, there's no red mana at all. So there's no way I can activate Hidetsugu's ability. It's just impossible. Let's just have Jukai Naturalist not exist anymore. Cannot have it. Fang, Eagle, dead to the Kami, Twisted Phrase, let's just go dead to the Kami. Well chosen. More of these small creatures. Got it. Right, I might not be able to win this because there's just too many pluses here. No attacks. And turn. Now let's make sure Jukainet Generous Visitor die. Right, my opponent knows what's going on. Next. No attacks. And turn. Wow, this is just... Right, so it's a combo of Jukai Nature, this Generous Visitor and Weaver Harmony. It's just... They just keep... So there's... These 3 creatures. 4 copies each. You know what you get? You get 12 creatures. And then another 4 of these sorceries. That's 18. Your land is about 24. That's 42. Only 18 left. Yeah, you don't need much. Pass to blockers. This. 2 blockers. Right, that's it. That's the end. So, my first win. My first loss here at game number 3. Resolve all. Yeah, so 4 creatures. That's 16. 4 of these. 4 of the sorcery. And that's it. That's end of game number 3. Loss number 1. So clearly there was nothing I can do. My deck simply cannot respond to the barrage of creatures my opponent have and the amount of +1/+1 my opponent have just now, right? So next we are trying to get to 4 wins with only 2 losses. That's 3 games. 2 win, 1 loss. Let's go for win number 3. so that the total gold I pay is only 50 gold if I win 3 times. But if I lose this one, then not much. And we done that. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. Right, we have Okiba, we have Glowing Torment, Moth Rider Patrol. Let's go with Okiba first. Right. This is a good starting hand. I like this starting hand. Key card here. Hot shot mechanic, right? So the classic through your vehicle play here on Neon Dynasty deck, because I believe Crimson Bow doesn't have vehicles. There's a bunch of vampires, maybe. Let's go with this guy. Right, I don't want to kill Hotshot Mechanic because Mech Titan Core only attacks with Mech Titan Core has only 2 power, so I believe I can take that 2 damage for a while. So right now, Glowing Torment is gonna go to Chris Fang. Right. That's right, we're going for Chris Fang. Next will be an all attack. Alright, that's 4 damages and turn. Dokuchi Shadow Walker needs 4 mana. I can use Wondrous Intervention right here during my opponent's turn. I should use Wondrous Intervention, to be honest, so that I can at least let go of, not let go, remove Mech Titan Core from play, because let's read what it does. Alright, it needs 5 mana to create a legendary 10/10 construct artifact, which is open with Flying, Vigilance, Trample, Lifelink, Haste. That's all colors. When that token leaves the battlefield, return all cards exile with Mech Titan Core instead. To the battlefield. Wow, that's a lot of flavor text right there. Next, let's attack 3 attackers. Make Titan Core. That's it. That's what we want. There's not enough mana there. Let's go to blockers. You gotta let your opponent think they have the upper hand first. Only then you give them. So instead of 2 damage, steal 4 damages. So will there be a counter? Is there any counter anywhere? There is. Catch. There is a counter. So it's okay as long as Greasefang Okiba boss is still there. We can continue this. Alright, another Greasefang. Oh wow, that's interesting. So that's one way to get rid of your creature, because I mean it is a legendary, right? So it's fine. Now what I can do next turn is if left unblocked, well, 2 will be unblocked. Well, I think all 3 will be unblocked, and I can replace one Ink Rise Infiltrator with Dokuchi Shadow Walker and win the game. No blocks. Because Dokuchi Shadow Walker will deal 5 damages. Right? So let's go. Next. All attack. 3 attackers. 2 blockers. Dokuchi Shadow Walker. Ninjutsu. Ink Rise Infiltrator. Submit 1. And I get 7 damages. That's it. So that's a good way of using ninjutsu. It just so happened, it's not like I intended to use it that way. It's just that last turn I finally get my not last turn, last 2 turns I finally get. Was it? No, last turn. It was last turn. So last turn I finally get my Scoured Barons. It comes in. I get 1 Ink Rise Infiltrator out. And then there's 3. There's 2 Ink Rise Infiltrator and Moth Rider Patrol on the field. And I let myself get attacked. No blockers. What I do for my turn, this turn that I win, attack with 2 Ink Rise, 1 Moth Rider. Since all 3 are flying, no one can block. And then before damage, Dokuchi comes out with ninjutsu, because I already have enough here. And this is what you see. This is what happens. I have enough 7 damages and my opponent is down to 0. Right, so that's game number 4. Win number 3. Let's go with the last win, hopefully. Dancing Sword, right? So either way, it will be my last game. So if I win, I will have won 4 and I got an extra 100 gold and 3 cards. If I lose, then I will have paid 50 gold for 3 cards. So win or lose, this is my last game. Let's go. Well, last game for this event. Found an opponent. Okay, Ink Rise, then Prowler. Right, let's use this. This should be fun. 7. Moth Rider. Next turn will be Inkrise Infiltrator. That's nice. So Ganjo Exemplar goes in first on attack. Plus 1, 2 damages. Now I can keep Nezumi Prowler until the end, keeping it for the final damage for the win. Or I might as well just use it right now. 2 life. Alright, let's go. Let's use Life of Toshiro Umezawa. -1. Or the attack, that's 3. Instead of 2, that's 3 damage. Okay. Attacker. Instead of damage, let's go to the Fuji now. Basic planes card. Alright, so it seems like my opponent is simply out of mana to use, or not available. There's no mana available. One thing. Right. Let's move on to this guy. And this guy. So next turn I can deal the winning damage. All I need to do is Mokutai Ambusher, 2 Inkrise Infiltrator, and Nezumi Prowler Moth Rider Patrol. That's a really big tag right there. So my opponent needs at least 1 blocker here to block Dokuchi. So blocking Dokuchi will mean there's only Memory of Toshiro, Moth Rider Patrol, and Inkrise Infiltrator. A total of 4 damages. My opponent still can wait for 1 more turn for the Restoration of Ganjo, or Architect of Restoration, which is a 3/4, which is a respectable, a sizable blocker. It's a 3/4 creature, and the only creature big enough to block my creatures will be Dokuchi. Dokuchi is the only one big enough to kill Architect of Restoration. But let's go ahead and attack. So like I said earlier, I'm gonna use ninjutsu on Moth Rider and Inkrise, because my opponent surely gonna block Dokuchi. Or I can just Inkrise Infiltrator +2/+2. Right. So that's it. Like I said, this is my last game in this event. It's either I win and I get 4 wins, or I lose and I get 3 wins and 2 losses, and the game ends. Right, so let's see again. This is what I have. My opponent is left with 6 life points. So Sky Blessed Samurai can block Dokuchi and die, and Memory of Toshiro, Moth Rider, Ink Rise, total of 4 damages. But since I have 4 mana, I can use Ink Rise Infiltrator, pump it up to 3, 4, which means it's a total of 6 damages. And I can win. I would have win. I would have won because there's no mana available for my opponent, so there's no other response can be done. Or if I don't pump Ink Rise Infiltrator, if I don't activate the mana ability, I can just ninjutsu Mokutai for 2 and ninjutsu Nezumi. These two can ninjutsu for these 2 Moth Rider, or Nezumi to Moth Rider and Mokutai to Ink Rise, which brings us to a total of 2 and 8. So an excess of 2 damages, and I would have still won the game, right? So yeah, I thought I should explain that a little bit for any of you who's quite new to the game. Right, so let's leave match. And we get our claim our prizes. That's the reward. 50 gold, 275 XP. Oh, this is for, I think this is for the weekly win reward. Claim prize. And I have 4 wins. Claim prize. So I gain a profit of 100 gold. And 3 cards for free without using my wild card. Grizzly Ghoul, I believe this is my first one. Maybe not, because it writes new instead of first. Merfolk Wind Robber. So you see, I did not start playing with this, I believe, what, Return to Zendika. Yeah, I totally haven't started playing Arena when this set comes out. And Dragon's Guard Elite. Yeah, so definitely I know for sure these two are not the first copies I have. So new means just a new card. You got another one instead of the first copy in your collection, right? So click claim prize, and we're out. All right, guys. So this has been a fun 50 minutes of playtime. I hope we all learn something. I guess the big takeaway from tonight's or this evening's game would be always remember your activated abilities on your creatures, because those things can help you win. Like I've shown in my, I believe it was game number 2. It was how my Ink Rise helped me win that game. Alright guys, thank you for watching. If you like the video, hit the like button, consider subscribing, tell your friends about this channel if you have friends who wanted to start playing. I guess my channel would be a start. I hope. I don't actually follow the meta game. I don't usually follow the popular decks, but that's not why I play. I don't play competitively. If you see my profile, I'm up to only platinum, and today is end of February, 27 February. So I'm happy with platinum. It's more on the collection part and passing time. So yeah, that's it. So, yeah. So again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.